Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Smashing Pumpkins. I'm going to be checking out Pisces Iscariot here. I've heard Gish and I've heard Mayonnaise Dream. Dude, Mayonnaise Dream? Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, I do not want to know what a Mayonnaise Dream is, bro. That sounds wild. That sounds crazy. Oh my god. Siamese Dream and Gish, and I really enjoyed both of those. So apparently this is like some B-sides or some leftovers, I guess. But you know, I'm still expecting something pretty exciting here and pretty varied as well. So let's get into it. The first track is Soothe. Mayonnaise Dream, bro. What the fuck? Beautiful. I mean, fitting title for that track, Soothe. Very stripped back acoustic track here from good old Billy Corgan. Hungry again. Hungry hippos. When will it start to sway? When will it start to almost break you? Hungry. So he's yearning for something, you know? He needs something. He wants something. Yeah, we'll keep going. Next track is Frail and Bedazzled. It's a good title. Ooh, hard cut. Oh. What a crazy rhythm.
To understand the ones I love.
Oh, damn. That's a banger. It's just, you know, that's what they do so well. They just they swap between the more stripped back and the more explosive in such exciting ways. And again, I think I said this in the last reaction, but it never feels forced. It's always just like in service of the song, and it just feels very natural to them. But let's keep going. Next track is Plume. Damn, nice crunch. Love when he goes into his head voice. Right there. Sounds so good. He's got a beautiful tone. Beautiful timbre, I should say. Oh, very shoegazy. It's a crazy long guitar solo. Dude, the range to his vocals. It's just the growliness, the kind of more airy head voice, the difference between those. Oh. Whoa. That was fun. That was good. Kind of a more of a shoegazy track here. Love the vocal diversity and variety on that track. Yeah, I've seen some people say like they don't enjoy Billy Corgan's vocals, and I can see why. It's kind of like one of those vocal timbres that could be very grating if you just like, I don't know, if it doesn't work for you, it would just get even worse with time the more you listen to it. I feel like it works for me. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like usually I'm pretty open-minded to like strange vocals. You know, I honestly prefer like a strange, unique, singular vocal performance to something that feels a little bit more, you know, generic. So yeah, I like Billy Corgan's vocals. They haven't like ever been grating for me at all. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the future. Hopefully I continue to enjoy them. But yeah, we'll keep going. Next track is Whir. Wow. Oh, damn. Oh, that's beautiful. Cocteau Twins? Is that you? Oh, wow. Oh. This just feels so calming. It's so peaceful. It feels healing, you know? It's not easy. Such a clean mix, man. The bass sounds great. This part is just pure euphoria. Oh my god, dude. Of course we do that. Why not? Oh my god. What a chord, man. Oh. That's like one of my favorite Smashing Pumpkin songs, period, that I've heard so far. Just pure euphoria, bliss. So peaceful, so calming, so healing. Just, that was unbelievable. One more thing actually I want to say that came to mind before we get into this next one here. That song Whir, like, I don't want to get like too personal in these videos, or maybe I should be more personal. Maybe that will make these more interesting, more entertaining. I don't know. You know, I've been having a really rough couple months, I'm not going to lie. And I've really been like strongly connecting to music a lot more recently. Like, obviously I've been loving music for the past, really, you know, just diving in and discovering a bunch of new artists, a bunch of new albums for the past, you know, 5 years, 6 years. But over these past couple months, it's just been such an escape for me, and so peaceful and calming and like therapy for me. So, yeah, and that's kind of what that track was like, and I'm assuming that's going to be something that I continue to go back to in the future, just to kind of, again, serve as an escape, and as an escape to some sort of peace, you know? Not to sound too down or, you know, serious or whatever, but let's keep going. Blew Away. Damn, these like sweeter, almost country tinged guitars. So this is a different vocalist, James Ha? Oh, dang, I was not expecting us to go heavy here. But of course we do. Expect the unexpected. That was good. You know, I had the thought during that, like, I feel like the vocals here are a little bit subpar compared to Billy Corgan's. Like, he just brings so much color and personality and diversity to every track that, you know, anything that isn't him is gonna kind of pale in comparison a little bit, in my opinion. And I do kind of still think that a little bit here. I think the vocals are, again, a little bit worse than they would be if it was Billy Corgan on this track. But it does make it a unique track in terms of, you know, their discography, I guess. Definitely a very sweet, tender, kind of a nostalgic feeling track with some shoegaze elements, some country tinged guitars in there as well. That I thought was an interesting touch. All right, let's keep going. Next track is Pissant? Peasant? I don't know. Damn. Okay. Ooh. Whew. That. Oh. Hear that feedback? Oh, that's such a good touch. Bow, 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 bow. Damn. Okay. Whoa! An aggressive headbanger there. That was great. That woo at the end was crazy too. That was crazy. Yeah, it was good. Went hard. I don't really have much else to say. All right, next track is Hello Kitty Cat. Oh, the big crashes there. Drums are great on this one. The metallic snares there are crazy. Whew. Oh, the bass here, dude. Crazy. These lyrics, man. My teeth are razor sharp. Dude, the vocals are mixed so quietly, but it just works so perfectly. Like, it's cliche to say, but the vocals are just like another instrument in the mix here. Oh my god. That run, that guitar run. Jeez, dude. Song's over. The energy of that one reminded me of Silver Fuck, I think it was called, off of Siamese Dream, not Mayonnaise Dream. Yeah, just unrelenting energy. I mean, the drums throughout that entire track were insane, man. What a performance. Like I said, the vocals kind of baked into the mix, baked into the instrumental, kind of just serving as another instrument, which is really cool. But it's not like, you know, Billy Corgan is phoning it in terms of the vocal performance. He's still like giving a very impassioned and crazy vocal performance. It's just, you know, a little bit quieter in the mix, or everything else is brought up a little bit. Next track is Obscured. I just realized there's like an 11-minute track on this album too, which is crazy. That's easily the longest track I've seen from them. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Next track is Obscured. Whoa, folky again. Dude, I've said this before, but their versatility is just insane. Like, this is so on an entire different spectrum, like on the other side of the spectrum compared to the last track. It's insane. Oh, the harmonics there. That higher. Oh, we're still going. Oh, reverb on that. Love the bass on this too. It's just finding these great little pockets. Oh, the bass there. Beautiful. There's such a nice lift to this groove right here. Like, is it in 3/4? I think it is. Oh, the synth's coming in. Wow. What an atmosphere. That was so unbelievably serene and pretty. Like, they just, again, their versatility is insane. Just the textural work on that was unbelievable. That, like, spacey kind of, like, would you call it a snare? I don't know. That one percussion element throughout the entire thing was just so entrancing, man. They really found a great groove for that, stuck to it, and just built on it texturally in a really, like, satisfying but like thoughtful way. The next track is Landslide. This has a lot of streams. Will I know what this is? Oh, it's a cover. That's what I was like. Landslide. That's like a popular song, right? Okay, yeah. It's a cover of Fleetwood Mac. Cool. Oh, that voice crack. The seasons of my life. Time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Never realized how beautiful these lyrics are. I took my love and took it down. Good dynamics here. Bringing everything down a bit. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill, that was beautiful. I was talking about, some people don't like Billy Corgan's vocals earlier, and I'm just kind of confused by that. Like, at this point now, because what an unreal vocal performance there. That was fantastic. The voice cracks, the emotion, and in all the right places without feeling, overdone or forced, but still bringing his own unique style to it. But these lyrics are beautiful. I never realized how beautiful this original song is. Obviously I've heard it before, but I've never really given it the time of day. I've been afraid of changing because I've built my life around you. Time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Next track is Starla. This is the 11-minute track, so I'm very curious to see what this is and why it's 11 minutes. Some nice reversed bits, building that atmosphere. Definitely some Floydia, some Pink Floyd elements to this. Feels like something off of Metal. Oh, wow. The way we just morphed into this warmer sound here. That was great. To disappear. Take some more time. Ooh. This is giving me some like prog rock, some post rock vibes, like Godspeed You Black Emperor vibes. With its patience, with its entrancing repetition. Please take me home. This groove is great. That snare just rings out. And then the nice little like rolls. Ooh. Okay, slowing down. Where are we going? We're fizzling out. Ooh.
No one else can do for you like you. No one else fails. No more rules, just you and I.
Dude, I love the rhythm to this vocal delivery. It's got so much soul to it. Yeah, this is very... I thought that was a vocal at first. What the fuck? Wow. Very post-rocky. That tone is crazy. Holy. Damn. Disgusting. Yes. Woo. Man. That guitar just has a life of its own. It's crazy. It's getting warbly. This is crazy. This. Whoa! It's like, what the? Dude, this, it's, the warbly sounds, like, it feels like it's coming to life. It's like this alien force. Throw what I said about it being like post-rock out of the window. This is, I don't even know what you call this. Freak rock? Alien rock? All these different phasers, like modular things, modulations happening, like this is crazy. Okay. That was crazy. Like I said, that guitar like had a life of its own. What a performance. I don't know how much of that was improvised, planned out. A lot of it did feel improvisational, but also like just technically speaking, there's so much that goes into that where like it'd be kind of hard to improvise that, you know? You gotta like have all your like gear around you while you're like, I mean, I'm assuming they're doing it live with pedals and stuff, but like, that's crazy. That's insane. We're moving into the last 4 tracks here. Next track is Blue. It's so funny how we go from that to just the most peaceful little wind chimes. Like, interesting combination here. Oh! Ah. Oh, halftime here? Ooh, okay. Oh, that bass tone, wow. Like, yeah, let's just go fully spaced out atmospheric here, why not? Screw it.
Stay with me for a while. Where we run to.
Beautiful. Let's keep going. Girl named Sandoz. Wow. The weight to these guitars is crazy. I could just tell, like, once I start getting more into Smashing Pumpkins and, like, revisiting this stuff, I'm gonna have so much fun singing along with this, because the vocals are just crazy. Oh. Ooh. He's trying a lot of different stuff vocally here. This feels very different for them. Ooh. Holy.
Good times for all time. Sandoz.
Damn. That's all I got. That's all I got, guys. La Dolly Vita. Man, the snares on this album are gonna make me, like, injure my neck, bro. Oh, wait. This sounds very similar to... Is it Mayonnaise? This chord progression is very similar to something they've done. I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like I gotta do this. Oh, this build. What an explosion, bro. That's great. I love their outros, bro. The feedback outros? That's so good. That's like their signature thing, and it's just... Man, they kill it every time. Okay, Spaced, last track. Whoa! I'll beat your soft baby head. Oh, this is crazy. Oh yeah, we're high as hell right now. I don't know why I said we. I mean, mostly him. This is weird because, like, this is, you know, this album's like a supposedly B-sides, but it feels strangely cohesive and strangely kind of thematic and conceptual, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And maybe I'm only thinking that because, you know, something like this usually only really has, its purpose is mainly for some sort of conceptual tie-in when something is this, like, abstract or, you know, different from the rest of the album and kind of interlude-y, not like an actual song, you know? So maybe that's why I'm thinking it feels kind of conceptual. Again, I don't know what the concept is or what that would be, but it's just interesting to have a track like this at the end of something that is considered, you know, B-sides. Yeah, that was great. That was, you know, surprisingly kind of on par with Gish and Siamese Dream, which is just crazy. Like, it just shows the quality and the level and the quantity of stuff that they were producing at this time. You know, I had fun. That was good. That was really, really good. I'm gonna get a little bit, I'm gonna just talk about my videos in general here and just kind of talk about, like, I've been feeling kind of, I wouldn't say bored is the right term or the right word to use when it comes to making these videos. I guess unfulfilled is a little bit of what it feels like. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the filming. I really love the filming process of these videos. You know, it's the best thing ever because I just get to listen to music, which I would be doing anyways, not on video. So that part's like great. If I could just do that and just pass the editing off to somebody else, maybe I should just hire an editor. Maybe that's what I'm realizing. I feel like the editing of these is really the biggest hurdle in me wanting to get them out and wanting to do them. There's always parts of stuff that you do that you love that, you know, there's always parts that you don't love, and you just kind of gotta, you know, deal with it and get over it. Yeah, so I don't know where I was going with that. I just kind of wanted to, you know, dive into a little bit of how I'm feeling with these videos, and that's kind of why I've slowed down a little bit. Of course, I'm going to be doing Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness soon. I'll probably just do it right after this, to be honest. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, you know, Patreon, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.